it's been quite a while since we last streamed. I hope that you are all doing well, and you come along for the stream today. It'll be awesome to see and talk to you again. Alright guys, so today I'm going to be working on Umtheria world. We're going to be doing a bit of building. Last time we went to, let's see if I can find it on the map over here, all the way over there, Wait, in his tower over there, and he gave us some very, very useful tools for building. Now, with these ones, I'm planning on extending the village of Velanus quite a bit. So, hopefully, that will work out quite nicely. Yeah, but so there's quite a bit we have to do today. One is right over there, she needs to build. So maybe we can make a bit of a guard tower for Seth, just so he has a place to look over the village. Now, scouting around the village here a bit, not too many places that would be great for that, so we're running out of space on the little hill here. It's a nice and dependable kind of place to put things, because it's nice and secure from the attacks of the time. You better be heading to bed because it's getting quite late. So let us do that just before the monsters come out and start attacking us. Right, to bed. Alright, it's good sleep. Nice. Right, so let's come over here. And I was thinking maybe we could build at the back of this farm over here. There's sort of a little bit of a pathway that comes down over here. And maybe we could make this into the guard tower area. And the inn. So first things first, let's make use of the one that we have and put down a bit of a foundation for us actually. There we go. Just fill this just so that we don't have unfortunate things happen. And by unfortunate things, I mean like yeah, just so that the whole structure doesn't look like it's about to collapse at any moment. We're working to go to the camp to try to something else. Alright, so now we've cleared out a nice bit of space for us to work on. Let us next. Yes, this is exactly what I did. Thank you. We've got the stone. So if we take that layer of stone, and then we do that there. Hopefully it doesn't turn into more than the stone, but we'll see once we get back up. This is what I'm talking about being defensible. I don't want people getting in and out of the tower too easily. We've stymied ourselves here a little bit. These ones are powerful, but just be careful how we use them. We're going to need to make more stairs over here. Alright. Not too bad. We can, oh dear. Looks like he's doing things the traditional way. Just do that. And then there we go. Nice. Now we've got a nice foundation with which to build our altar. Let's Yep. I did the city. Whoops. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, the giant constant structure again. So that's but anyway, yeah. I was not too sure if I had selected it or not, but at least we're gonna get a whole bunch of holes done and we can make some something. I want the end to kind of fill this whole space back here. So Martin's list is gonna be helpful for me to lay out the details. And I think we're gonna try and keep it in the style of some sort of cobble wood. It's just very easy. If you guys have any suggestions that you would like to see in Umtheria, please let me know. Very interesting. Right. So that is Now let's start planning out everything. Let's get this cobble. And we want to start working out where the guard towers are going. Now, I forgot to run through the pathway there. So, I think we're going to make the guard tower a little bit more inwards than we were originally planning. So, I penciled it there. There we go. Certainly a lot easier than placing things by hand, all these levels, and a lot easier on the resource gathering side. This would take a lot of time to gather all these resources. Alright, this is what Wade was talking about when you were saying he's kind of very dull. Because it's kind of really interesting compared to other systems it's used to. I guess I keep interrupting you something. But I wonder how Wade managed to stay off the affliction that it was bringing himself. Then it came to he is quite versed in magic and stuff like that, obviously because he has these tools. So he must have found a way through that to escape the influence. Let's have a look at Next up, we have to do the wood. So, wood is good. I think what would probably be the easiest in some using wands in this case would be to get a piece of wood from here. Yeah, let me go and use the needle to reflect me, honestly. I recognized that. Otherwise, we would have had big problems there. Hey, Galaxy, how you doing? Glad you showed up to the screen. Stream. Just busy trying to do some building here and getting chased by creepers. Alright, that's selected. And let's move our way to that land so that we can get wood up. Busy building our Umtheria world. That is what is up. We are trying to get an inn and a guardhouse going here. So let's do that. And we have wood. Nice. Alright. So now what we need to do is chop off all this wood. Chop up. So we can get some planks. Sorry, Mr. Cow. And after we have gained ourselves some decent language, we need to go. I can't hear the music. Hey, thank you for telling me. Is that better? Can you hear me alright now? Alright, so I'll wait for your response and carry on talking. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me a bit better. So what we are doing today is we are building an inn and also are building a guardhouse here in our Umtheria world. We're just at the moment gathering wood so that we can make planks and fill in the missing spaces with planks. Hopefully you can hear me now. Ah, awesome. You can actually hear me now. Great. Awesome sauce. Okay, come all the way back up here. Up we go. Right, so what we've done is we've flattened the land behind over here so that we can get a bit of a stage to work on, and we've also put down foundations. You're getting your Bluetooth headphones. Okay, not a problem. Okay, now we've got some wooden planks. We can start placing them down here. Now we are going to make this 2 floors high, so it's not going to be this shallow all the time. Let's eat some food because we are starting to get really hungry. Welcome back, Galaxy. Okay, now we need to keep filling this in. Right, we want to try and make this in 2 stories high. The first story is going to be a sort of reception area, and the second story is going to be where all the beds and stuff are, where the travelers will stay. Validus has been growing a lot recently, and there's a lot of new faces. Fortunately, the inhabitants of Validus have been very hospitable and have been keeping travelers in their homes, but we can't keep that up for long because just now we might get some unsavory characters coming in and that might not work out too well. It's better to have an inn where you know any strangers to the village or town is or are, and also it will be a good source of income for Israel, seeing as she is an innkeeper by trade. So we've got a villager over here coming to check out what's going on. Haven't seen you around before. Ivy the Mason. Well, no wonder they'd be interested. Hi, Ivy. Nice to see you. I see you interested in the building we're doing. Alright. They're a bit of both. Mods and texture packs. So this texture pack is John Smith's. And the mods that I'm using are listed in the description of my Umtheria videos. Why hello there, Ivy the Mason. Why hello there. Chat. Yeah, she is not happy with me. She's like, did you seriously just say that? Oh gosh, yes I did. I don't know what I said to upset you so much. Oh gosh, my tongue gets me in so much trouble. Oh, okay, cool, awesome. Alright, let's keep building this up. We're almost done with the walls, at least. And then we need wood for the top of it. I'm keeping it in the general style and structure of the rest of the village, of course. The guard tower, though, I think we'll change up a bit. Alright, and let's keep placing these down. Gonna need to go and get some food for my Minecraft character soon because they are swiftly running out of food. For some reason, steak with the particular mods I have installed doesn't feed you very much at all, which is usually like the biggest source of food, so run out of food pretty quickly. Okay, so next what we need to do, I think, is get the logs out. Hi, religious fanboy. How are you doing today? Glad to have you here. Right, let's place some logs down. Here we go. Oh, that one is placed in completely the wrong direction. Here we go. These just add more structure to the building as a whole and make it look more complete. It's like a bit of a capping off. I prefer the flat roof design on the whole for these particular buildings that I'm making, but you could always change it up if you guys have any suggestions. Right, let's keep going here. Almost done, and then I think we need to go and sort out food and also make some fences. Alright, so let's go do that. Let's get some food and some fences for ourselves. So down we go. There's this Raya and Seth. Raya's busy talking to Toby over there. I'm not too happy about that, to be honest. Toby is not that good of an influence. Okay, alright, we got a ton of steak over there that's been cooked up. And then let's turn this into... Let's actually use cherry wood, shall we? So if I make sticks out of oak wood, like so, can I then make cherry wood fences? Cherry wood fence gate. Oh, wait. Oak fence, cherry fence. Okay, there we go. So we can indeed do so. Let's make cherry fences for the inn, seeing as Israel likes the cherry trees a whole lot. Why not use them? Okay, there we go. Yes, indeed, I am making a village. We are doing quite well so far in that regard. It was the village here when I first came to Umtheria, but I've been expanding on it and making it bigger as we go. So it's getting there. It is getting bigger and bigger as we go, which is certainly nice. Eventually, it will be quite massive indeed, hopefully. Maybe even the size of a city or a town or a city. I mustn't get ahead of myself. Alright, let's just break these so we don't leave things hanging off the side. And start placing these down. Yep. Here we go. Okay. Just to add a bit of color to the inn as compared to the other buildings. Then what we need to do is this. Select that. And this. Hey, it works, even with fences. Good to know. Okay, that means we can just keep filling in our structures nicely. For those of you that don't know, I wish I could help you, but I don't have Minecraft. Oh, well, no worries. That's a very nice thought of you. I'm glad you're feeling so helpful. No! My poor building. But don't worry about it, really. It's cool. You can help me by watching, providing ideas, and keeping me company while I build. That's an awesome way of helping. Okay, so let's keep going now. We need to do this so we don't do the same thing as before. There we go. Nice. Nice. And then we need to make sure that this is all the way over there. Cool. Come around the corner. I have Minecraft, but I'm very new. It's an easy game to pick up. You can pick up on it quite quickly. There's an expression that I like. It's easy to learn, but hard to master. And I think that applies to Minecraft quite a bit. I'm still learning at the moment on a lot of what works and what doesn't work and stuff like that in Minecraft can be quite difficult to wrap your head around it. There we go. And then we have to get to over here. What else have you guys been playing at the moment? Any other games that you've been into or anything else you've been doing? I've been playing a bit of Final Fantasy Online. Been getting into that a little bit, trying out the free demo before I commit to any purchases, seeing what it's all about and stuff. It seems pretty cool so far. Alright, let's get that there. There we go. We got our roof. Nice. Okay, now we can knock this down. And fall down here. Cool. Next step. We need to get some stairs going. That is the next step. So we need to make a bunch of stairs. I think we're going to need some more wood for that. So let's quickly do that. Come here and make some more wood. I've been recording and uploading. Oh, cool, dude. That's awesome. I must check out some of your videos. I used to play it all the time, but I forgot my account. So, info, so that was sort of $20 down the drain. Dang, I'm sorry to hear that. Alrighty, and I'm just having to do some quick maneuvers over there. Oh wow, that really sucks. Yeah, that's the problem with accounted games, is if you lose that online account somehow, the game is gone. I know when Steam went down a while back, I was really upset because I wanted to play games and I couldn't, even though I bought them, which didn't make much sense to me. But of course, it made sense, but it was infuriating in a way because you paid for the thing, but you can't play it. Yeah, because their servers are down or whatever. Yeah. Oops. Let's just get rid of this creeper here before he blows up all of our wood. There we go. Nice and done. Right, let's keep going. I know that... but then you probably need... I was about to say, the Windows 10 version of Minecraft a while ago, they were giving it out free if you had the PC version of Minecraft. The Java version, but I guess you'd need your Minecraft account to redeem that, so that's not an option either. Dang. Alright, let's keep on going. What I usually do for myself for account passwords and stuff like that I don't want to lose, I've got a big book that I write everything down and keep it locked away. Well, locked away as far as things get locked away, but keep it in a place where like only me and my parents know. Alright, so now what we need to do is come up here and start crafting for ourselves some stairs, because we need to be able to make floors for this place, the first and a second floor preferably. So let's come and make a crafting bench over here. Let's make some chests so we can drop off some of the stuff that's clogging up our inventory. So let's get some more planks in order to do that. There we go. Make some chests. There we go. I'm still old-fashioned, as you can see. I still use the old-fashioned type of crafting system instead of the new just click and go one. Still learning to get used to that one. Alright, let's just clear our inventory for now. Just so we can work with a clean head. Okay, now what do we need? We need the oak wood. Okay, now let's turn that into some stairs. What advice do I have for Bible studies? Well, for Bible studies, I think the most important thing is to be led by the Spirit in terms of what you're going to read next. and to go to a quiet place in order to read where you're not going to be distracted. Turn your phone off and get rid of any outside distractions, because social media and things like that can be extremely distracting, um, and just take you right out of a revelation that the Lord could have for you. Not to say that those things are bad, because they're not. It's just there's a time and place for everything. And reading the Bible is something that is sacred and something that you need to set aside time for. And read it with an open mind and allow yourself to be led by the Spirit. I think that would be the biggest thing, is just following where the Spirit leads and not allowing yourself to get trapped like this guy is right now. Let's just open that so you can get out. Actually, what we might want to do is, see, happy accidents. To quote Bob Ross, what we need to do is actually turn the stairwell around, so him doing that is of benefit, because we need to actually come around like this to come up here. Alright, and that will take us up to the roof over here. Let's do that, and you can be like this. Good. I think we can get away. No, not with you, but with you we certainly can. Galaxy says, yeah, that's a good question. Right now I'm on Ezekiel. Awesome. Alright, Ezekiel is certainly a very interesting book. Alright, now what we need to do is turn these all into planks. And he wants to go exploring on the roof, or I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he knows what he's doing. Okay, getting myself stymied here, but let me just put in the floor for now, and then I'll work out how to get you later. Oh gosh. This is what happens when you build on the fly and don't plan ahead of time. For people that are unorganized, like me, we tend to just go off the cuff, but there are lots of people that really benefit from having plans, and I think if you're going to get into Bible reading seriously, a Bible plan can be very useful, because then you can have plans where you read on certain days and don't read on others, or you read every day a certain amount of verses and stuff like that. It can help keep you honest and keep you going with it. Alright, let's keep going here. And keep placing down blocks. Blocks. I mean, also, like I said, we need a way of getting up here, which I do not know quite yet how we are going to, but oh well, we will figure that out as we go. I'm due a Genesis study on YouTube. Cool, man. Alright, you're doing a Genesis study at the moment. Where it all began. The interesting thing about Genesis is it's not actually the oldest book in the Bible. The oldest book in the Bible, as far as we know at the moment, is Job. Genesis was written by Moses, which was written after Job was written. Why don't you make the second story a loft, so that you can see the first floor from the second? That's an interesting idea. Thing is, I need to fit in rooms, in bedrooms in here. But I guess Validus is not that large. What if I do something like this? So it's sort of got that feel of what you were after, so you can see the floor below, and I'll put some fencing around here. And then what I can do is close off this and make it where we've got some beds in here. And where else could I do that? Maybe this area over here. Close that off and make that into a bedroom. You know what I have in this mod that I haven't used that much yet is chisel. chisel and bits. So maybe I'll actually use that to make a really thin wall around here. So it's not a full fence, so it doesn't take up a full block. We'll get into having a look at all of that stuff. Alright, so now I need a way down to the first floor. From here. Okay. So if we drop down here and do... break all those out. Okay, cool. Thank you so much for the idea, Galaxy. So if we do that sort of thing, so it's a bit of a turnaround stair. We need to break this one above our head out. Okay, cool. Then that, and then break all this. Alright. We don't actually need access to the roof, although it would be nice to have. So what we can do is do... oh gosh. Do that. There we go. Now we can get up onto the roof. Let's close... no, we can't close that one off, unfortunately. There we go. Alright, so we'll have a door here. We'll have the little loft access over there. And then we'll have another room over here. So it'll be 2 rooms in the inn. I wonder if we don't get rid of this area that I was going to make the guard tower for now, and just add that to the overall structure of the inn, and then we can place the guard tower somewhere else, just so the inn is not so small and cramped. I think we do that. We need a decent sized inn for this town. Alright, so let's build up this area, shall we? So let's come here, do this. Where is my dirt? Here it is. Okay. And all the way to here. Alright, so now we want to kind of attach these. So if we do that to here. Whoops! Alright, I wasn't thinking where my body would be. You could just connect it to the end. Yeah, exactly. So just make it all one big connected building. Alright, and then we want to seal up that little space there. Alright, awesome. And let's come back into the inn over here. Then we can make a little doorway through here. Alright. Next step is we want to come... There we go. And come all the way down to there. Down to here. Don't know why I jump. By like a hallway or something. Very interesting. Alright. Let's put that down. Then what do we want to do? We want to come down to here. Let's do it till there. Yeah, cool. And then we want to up and down to there. Okay. So now we've got all this extra room to work with. Right, so this can be like the guard tower area, like you were saying, connected by like a hallway. So what we want to do is that maybe. Alright. Cool. Alright, so that's going to be the guard tower area. But we're still going to have to connect this so that we have more rooms for the inn. And it'll be very useful having the inn right next to the guard tower like this, because if anybody starts causing trouble in the inn, the guards will be right there. Good security feature, as well as anything else. Okay, let's bridge out here a bit. Okay. Here we go. Just keep filling this out. There we go. Awesome exhaustington. Okay. Now what we need to do is get on top here and start filling out the rest of this. So we need these logs to come over here. Okay. There we go. Run all the way over there. Come on, off we go. Alright. Then we can take these fences and bring them across to here. There we go. Hello? Can you... Okay. I need to do this. Okay. Got a little bit confused there about positioning. And there, and one last little bit. Oh, we don't have a block here. There we go. Okay, now this portion we need to be made out of stone. So let's get our stone wand and let's come up as high as we can. Have you ever made a church in Minecraft? I have made an entire cathedral in Minecraft before, actually. If you go look in my Diamond Society videos, okay, now how am I going to do this without dying? Yeah, there we go. If you go and have a look in my Diamond Society videos, I constructed an entire cathedral in survival Minecraft. It was a lot of work, and it took so many months, but I think it turned out pretty nicely, actually. So it was kind of worth it. Right, so we need to make sort of like a bit of a staircase up here. Wait until we can actually get some stone stairs before I finish it, but yeah, that will work out quite nicely. And then let's turn this part of it into wood across like that. Alright. Awesome. Yeah, it was awesome. It was a lot of fun to make and to see develop. Okay, and then down there. This can be another little room. But let's turn it into this portion at least. Oh man. There. Okay, into wood. Just so it fits more with the overall aesthetic of the building. What sort of stuff do you guys like building in Minecraft? Let's break that up a bit. There we go. So it's going to be a hallway, a little room over there, a little hallway over here. I wonder if we do that, we can actually turn this into another little room over here. There we go. And let's put some torches down, just to let some light in this place. Right, now we've got quite a few rooms. For the inn, we've got the upstairs and downstairs sorted. Let's get some torches on top of this place, shall we? So let's skip one, place one, skip one, place one. As we do. And just make sure it's a nice, bright place that people want to come to. Up top here. Okay, here we go. I used to build submarines and RVs. I don't know why I used to build RVs, but I really liked RVs back then. Alright, that's a pretty cool thing to build. I don't think I've ever built an RV or a submarine. I tend to go for the more traditional type buildings, but that could be a very interesting thing to build indeed. I think I'll leave this railing up here just for the lighting's sake, but I'll get rid of quite a bit of it. But I'll leave some of it up here just so that I can place torches upon it. Alright, and then let's get rid of some of it that we don't need. And also fill in the actual ground here. There we go. And just break it up a bit. There we go. Well, I guess if you really liked RVs, it would make sense that you built them. Churches and studio apartments. Dang. Fancy. I like how it's not just apartments, it's studio apartments. You know, like one step up. Okay. Now we come over here. Skirt around over like this. Very good. Alright, next up, what do we need to do? Ka-choo. Next thing I think we need to do is go and get that chisel that I was talking about. So, and a bits bag. So in order to do that, we need to go back to my house, because that's where the majority of my stuff is stored. And hopefully Ashraya will like her new inn. We'll have to wait until the next episode to see that. I've already done 3 episodes of the Umtheria series. If you guys want to watch after the stream, it will catch you up on to everything that's happened so far in the series and how we are where we are. Can eat some gooseberries, I guess. Let's see how much. That only does half a haunch, dang. Hunger is a big problem in this mod, that is for sure. Because, I mean, no matter how much I try and eat, it goes down so quickly, and there's so little that restores a lot of food. I'm gonna have to look into why that is. Let's have an apple. And let's get some of those potatoes cooking. Over here. Alright, so now I've got this chisel over here, diamond chisel. And what that does is... I don't want to break apart my house. So let's just put this down. What this does is it allows me to actually chisel out bits of the block. So if I come over here and I don't get a bit of lag like that, I can actually choose like what to chisel out. So I can go to like 1/4 size, come in here and start chiseling out of this block here and shaping it to what I want it to be, which is quite interesting. So I was thinking of using this to make a little barrier around, like maybe coming down to 1/8 and making a little fence or a little barrier around the upper floor there. And I think there's a way to like blueprint it and all of that fancy stuff, but we'll have to see. But yeah, that's basically how you do. So it's pretty cool. And then I can just break this, and I've got that block, and it's a unique block, and I can place it anywhere I want to place it. But yeah, it's a pretty cool mod. But the thing is, you land up with all these little bits. So what you want to try and do is get a bit bag. But I don't know how to make one of those yet, as you can see. It's not in my thing, so you just end up with all of these bits. So I just have to chuck out a stack at a time. Just get rid of all the... Just make sure I'm getting rid of bits and not actual planks here. Bits. There we go. And you can actually pick up those little bits that you see on the ground there and build with them. So it's quite a nice mod. Very versatile, but I need to work out how to make the bit bag so that I don't have things all over the place. Right, you know how you can walk painting? Those are the entrances. I tried to make one. Okay, so like a painting, you can walk through painting? Is that what you're trying to say? Right, let's eat some food here. We need sheep because we're going to need a whole bunch of beds. And I don't have that much wool. So I think we are going to go on a bit of an expedition for some sheep. I'm not going to take the elytra. Let's just go walk and try and find some sheep. So let's head over here. Yeah, like a hidden painting door. I once built a old-fashioned style castle where I did that. It was pretty cool. Okay, where's my atlas? Here it is. Got my potatoes and my atlas. So let's head up north and maybe northeast, I think. And let's explore over here and see if we can find any sheep. Thing is, we need some wheat with us, because otherwise how are we going to bring them back to the village? So, here we go. We got some wheat. Okay, so we got potatoes, we got wheat, we got our weapons. Okay, let's get exploring. Alright, time to find some sheep and bring them back to the village. We already have cows, so that's a good start at least. Now I just need to find some sheep. Alright, so let's head up to the northeast. And hopefully we'll come across some sheep. If not, we are in trouble. Because we need beds. Okay, off we go. Oh, I hear chicken, and that is not what we need. I want to try not cross too much water, otherwise bringing back the sheep is going to be a mission. It's already going to be a mission trying to bring it back. But anyway. You could make a secret exit in the inn through a painting. Don't know where it would go though. That is a good idea, Galaxy. Where would it be to though? Maybe sort of like a secret exit from the inn through to the guardhouse? Sort of thing, like from in the guardhouse there's like a jail and there's an exit down into, I don't know. Like, in case I ever get thrown in my own jail, I'll know a way out of it. Then it like also makes it a bit more unsecure, because then it could be discovered, but we could make it tricky, like it's not easy to discover from the jail side. Like maybe like a hopper, you have to throw a certain item in or something like that on the jail side, and then you walk out into the inn through the painting. It's a fun way to make secret rooms indeed. Thank you both for the awesome idea. Okay, now, there's a lot of cows everywhere. This land certainly isn't short of cows. But what it is short of is the thing that we need, which is sheep. I can't go across the ocean either, because unfortunately, across the ocean is very tricky to lead sheep back using wheat. Let's carry on heading out this way then. And just hope we reach some sheep. Alright. Got a bit of very strangely generated land over here. Whoa. Eesh. Okay. Let's just keep going along this way. Got some beautiful, beautiful looking, not sand, cherry forest over here. Come around this way. Maybe there's some sheep in the cherry forest? Let's eat some food. Right, and then keep on coming down. Walk through the cherry forest a little bit, why not? Which is the way back to the village now? Mustn't get lost. Yeah, let me head back to the village. And then I'll head on down south, maybe? Yeah, let's head on southwards from the village. Try it up north here, there doesn't seem to be anything too close. So maybe south of the village there'll be something. Because I can't travel too far either, otherwise to lead the sheep back is going to be a mission and a half. Alright, and unfortunately getting them into a boat or something, you can only bring one at a time. There's a pig! There's not sheep, unfortunately. Finding all the animals except the ones we need.